You have a shingle and you advertise as a cannabis cook. You and your wife are cannabis specialists. So Miami Beach. You guys are living in Miami. So
Yep.
I'm picturing, I'm picturing pastels and lots of expensive cars and mansions built in the 50s, right? So
Yeah.
so you get called out to a house and you guys go into this big kitchen and you've got your prep and you tell me, give me a story. Give me a story about
Okay,
being a
yeah.
cook.
So a friend contacted us. He said that we wanted to do. Oh wait, specifically, I had a friend that was turning 25 years old, and he was like, "I want 25 different sauces for my birthday." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, I want 25 different sauces." It was a ridiculous ask, but he gave me enough time, and I did not use it properly. I made all these sauces probably like 48 hours before. It was not the best, but we did it. And what he wanted was he was gonna order like pizza and wings and then have people put the different sauces on it and they were all infused. So they were only infused like 15 milligrams for the whole thing, but there was a lot of different combinations you can do. So I don't wanna, food is interesting, but Miami is kind of weird when it comes to food. It just seems like everyone's doing the same thing because it's still working and it's to me it's starting to get a little boring because it's like, oh, it's a new restaurant, and then like it's like, okay, cool, sashimi, big ice platter. So it's just trying to find ways that I enjoy eating whatever I enjoy eating at the time, and having people see that, and then allowing people to see it through like, oh, like this food tastes good, it doesn't taste like weed, and I'm gonna get the benefit of it. So because I know people usually don't like the taste of cannabis, I just make sure it's not there.
Okay.
And since I've always gone to it as making like a sauce, I always try to make sure that the cannabis is layered into it. There's going to be some THC undertone to it, which people are always looking for it anyway. Like it's so funny, like people don't want it, but then I was like, is it there? And then like they feel that it's there later on. I mean, most people started their cannabis journey eating a bad brownie or cookie.
And they
you
green out and
know,
they green out. Yeah.
right. But usually when we're focusing on the when we have a dinner, we'll start off what I call a victory joint. Everyone gets a joint because I've realized that no matter how much THC is in a dinner, smokers are going to smoke because we want to smoke. Like, yeah, I want to get high, but that's going to take an hour, so I'm going to go smoke so I can enjoy this. So we walk people through the herb that we're going to be in, that's going to be in the food, so that people know the terpenes that are going to be inside of it, because most people have never had like a tasting. I'm a really firm believer that cannabis will turn into wine. I believe that once cannabis is able to grow in the same regions that the soil that grapes are grown in, that we're gonna have some really beautiful stuff in the future. Like you get, blue dream grown in Champagne is definitely gonna be different than blue dream grown in California or Canada.